Welcome back to Everton 1878. This is the entry review part 4, and this is the managers really. Who was the better manager out of Rafa Benitez and Frank Lampard? And also I'll be doing a player of this season. I'll be doing player of the season as well in this one. I do apologise I didn't do it in the last one, but I'll be doing it in this one because I forgot to do it. The video. I do apologise. Yeah. Right. Number one, Rafa Benitez. I thought Rafa Benitez. I was like, you know what? As an Evertonian, I didn't want to disappoint Rafa Benitez. I didn't. But I was, you know what? Listen, we'll point to him. We'll see what you can do. So I think experience he's had, managing Liverpool and stuff like that, of managing teams like Liverpool, I was like, fair enough, Manchester, and so on. We'll see, right? First game season, we beat Southampton 3-1, I think. Actually, that pitch is actually from the Southampton game, first game season. You can't notice that pitch from that two game. So, but yeah, you know what? Really mad. Obviously, really mad. Mad. Okay, sorry. You know what? I was never telling you. I thought when it was his first few games, he did of his first few games when he was in charge. I think we got some good results in them, but I think after he drew Leeds, we actually started getting beaten game. We started getting beat away from home, and then we started beating home, and then I think from then on, after we got beat past it just got worse and worse and worse from then on. And then I thought, right. Also, you know what? He also sold our best left back in League Digne to Aston Villa, which, in my opinion, is a really silly, stupid move for a manager to do. But apparently, he wasn't. Apparently, he's asking to Benitez, and clearly Benitez didn't like it. So, guess what? Sorry, there you go. Also, you know what? You know what? As well, you know why I also thought the fact that he brought in a 33-year-old striker in Simon Rondon, which I thought, why are you bringing in a 33-year-old striker in Rondon? Listen, obviously Rondon has done well. I think under Benitez he didn't score in goals for Benitez, but I think under Lampard he did score goals. So again, it's really weird. It's really weird and strange that Benitez did that. Also, you know what? The fact is that Mashiri just wanted to appoint Rafa Benitez. I think Machine must have known, right? If you put his manager, not every single time, I think like most or all, I think like all or most of the Evertonians will probably turn his manager like that because of his history with Liverpool and obviously his history with our major rivals Liverpool and all stuff like that. Really, Also, you know what? Listen, I think in the cup games this season we had we won a few of the cup games under Benitez, but the games we won under Benitez weren't great games, but we still won. But obviously we won them is what we won them. So listen, obviously the games we had with Benitez weren't great games, but obviously we won the games under Benitez. The cup ones, fine, happy with that. You know what? I just thought that Benitez was a really wrong choice for manager because one, obviously lives on Merseyside. He was like, yeah, fair enough. Well, you know what? You know what? I really wish we would have gone instead of going to Benitez. I think we should have gone to a point Frank Lampard instead. We should have gone to a point him first. If we would have gone first, we wouldn't have been the mess we were in this season. If we'd done that, we would have been. We would never have to deal with relegation, but we did. We dealt with it. We survived it. So on. End of story. And we obviously we survived it. End of story. That's it. Right? We did it. Right? We survived it. But you know what? I just think it's just again. It was the worst. I think obviously the worst mistake we did this year was putting Benitez as a manager. I just think it really wasn't. Because you know what? Apparently Rafa Benitez's win rateage is better than Frank Lampard's, which. Okay, you know what? I think there's probably some solid stuff, solid proof there. But again, with Benitez, I think like most or most of the Evertonians, I think obviously most or all of us Evertonians did, including me myself in this. We did turn on him. I turned him. I was like, this man is setting out to not destroy, but I think, dismantle and destroy our club. sell our best players to teams like Aston Villa, and you're thinking, I was like, no, we need to get rid of this man, because if we don't get rid of him, he'll put us in a relegation zone, then send us down to Championship, and we really don't want that. But again, I thought Benitez was just one of the managers. I think some games I thought, like, why aren't you playing players like obviously Benitez brought in players like Sir Patterson, and obviously Benitez brought in some not very good players and some good players, right? He did, but he brought in players like Rondon, and he brought players like Townsend and Patterson, a good side. But on the bad side, he brought players like Rondon, and just Rondon on that side, because there's no one else there. He bought in players like, obviously on the good side, he bought in players like mykolenko this season, who, by the way, what he's been for this year, has done really well. But it's just, so Rafa Benitez was better, but again, I just think Benitez was the wrong choice to appoint as manager. Obviously he managed Liverpool and stuff like that. I just thought it was a wrong choice for us to appoint him. Obviously Machine wanted him as manager. I wanted him manager and stuff like that. So again, that's just it. Obviously, eventually in the end, we played in the Merseyside derby, and Liverpool beat us 3. Not too obviously, Liverpool beat us 2-0. Not 2-0. I think Liverpool beat us, is it 4? I think we lost 4-2 to Liverpool at Gorsons. I think we played away at home versus Liverpool and they beat us 4. Was it 4? It's like 4. Is it 4-2 or 4? No, I can't remember now. But I remember it was a really bad result. And you know what? Benitez, Anyway, let's go to Frank Lampard. I've done about Benitez because I can't start him anyway, so I can't go on. But yeah, obviously Frank Lampard came in as manager. First game of the season. First game in charge. First game Frank Lampard in charge was Newcastle. That game was winning because Newcastle beat us. I'm thinking, yeah, I was like, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong with Lampard. Yeah. Oh, so you know what? Okay. So yeah. You know what? Fair enough. Yeah. You know what? I was like, listen, right. Let's just see. I was not looking. Maybe Lampard, maybe Lampard's like experience managing teams like the Derby and Chelsea and teams like that. I was like, yeah, maybe that has, given him just a bit off beating of maybe him more better. I was like, you know what? I think since Lampard came in, Lampard came in, first game he had in charge was Newcastle. Well, it's not a great game because obviously we were still defeat and whatnot, but I was like, you know what? I thought, let's just see Lampard does now. Maybe Lampard can do better than Benitez. We'll see. Anyway, obviously, I think, so I think last week, so you know what? I think during the season, Lampard, games Lampard, I think the games with Lampard weren't brilliant games. I think obviously the games we had on Lampard weren't brilliant games, but obviously we got some. I think obviously towards the end, towards the middle or the end of the season, we actually started getting like 1-1 draws at places away from home, and we started actually getting we started drawing 0-0, and then we started to win games. We actually started to win games at home. We actually started to win games away from home. We started winning games at home and away from home as well. I thought, I was like, Lampard's doing it. Obviously, he's bought in. Obviously, I think it was Lampard bought in players like Dele from Tottenham. He bought in Donny van de Beek on loan from Man Utd. I was like, oh my god, brilliant, amazing. You know what? Benitez never made the signing, but Lampard did. Lampard went out and did that. I was like, fine. I was made up. I was happy. Fine. I was happy that we did that. I was amazed that we did that. I was actually amazed that we just got him. I was like, this guy is the biggest player to come out of Ajax in the last 25 years, I believe. I was like, wow. And we've got him alone. I was like, wow. I was just like, wow, what the hell? Like, what? Anyway, goes on. So, you know what? I was you know what? I thought, obviously, later on during the season, Lampard did have a few blips. You know what? I think after that, Frank Lampard actually, I think, okay, sorry, okay, sorry, I think like, sorry, okay, sorry, I was, sorry, okay, so just for a small part of the season, we did have a little blip, but we did have a little bit of a blip, but that blip got fixed, you know, when we started not winning, so I think like drawing or winning. I think when we actually started winning, that's drawing games at home and away from home. So we go, so you know what, we actually started getting like a 1-1 draw at Leicester and, you know, places like that. We started getting results like that. I was like, oh my god, we're doing well now. I was, you know what, I think I was dual season, obviously. I think like dual season, we actually lost 3. I think it's alright. Was it 3-1 or 3-2? Brentford at home. I was like, oh no! I was like, please don't do this. It was like, we don't need to get relegated. Obviously, sorry. I think obviously. Listen, sorry. Listen, sorry. I think obviously those fans. Listen, I think those fans brilliant because you know, we got Benitez out. And we also, I think we probably had to run and bought Frank Lampard in because, you know what? Listen, Frank Lampard's managed some teams, right? He's managed Chelsea, Derby. So he's managed a few clubs, obviously. I think he played as well for a short time for retired, but yeah. Anyway, go on. Right. You know what? I also, you know what? I think that Frank Lampard, right, was actually a better fit than Benitez because one, Frank Lampard got the fans on side, he got the players on side, you know, he got all. Obviously, I think Frank Lampard got us fans on side. He got our players. He got the players on side. Also, you know what? He actually got us to try. He actually made us tried to make us work hard. Obviously, we really couldn't play. He can't play that no one plays with teams managed. Or I was like, you know what? Fine. I was like, you know what? Fair enough. Frank Lampard's got a way of playing, and we'll do it. Like, because you know what? So, you know what? It's a good team, but he's like, you know what? I think Frank Lampard's like, you know what? Listen, like, we haven't got a good team, but we're gonna survive. We're gonna survive relegation. We're not gonna get relegated this year. Okay, so I think like the Frank Lampard really know me. Like he didn't play Patterson enough times. I was like, no, what? He should have played it. And then obviously when he plays him, he gets injured. You're thinking, no. I was like, no, you know, we should have really played him more. But anyway, I think that's the only thing with him. I was like, you know what? I think Lampard doing that. I was like, that substitution thing he did. It's not annoying before he could like, listen, Lampard, mate, you know, from like, listen, Lampard, you do know, right? Like, you do. I was like, look, Lampard, you do know the fact that you need to make your substitutions earlier. Like, so I was like, yeah. I was like, listen, that's not criticism towards him. It's not. But what I'm saying, I think in the future, I think he needs to learn to do that. Bring the players on for the team score. If he does that, you know, he'll probably be a better manager next season, I believe, or something. Obviously, I think he'll be a better manager next season for it. Don't know, but yeah. You know what? So you know what? I think like the best thing that Lampard was, he got us. I said before. Obviously, he got us fans on side. He got the players on side. You know what? He actually got us to win. He actually got us to try and win home games. We actually did win a few home games under him. Also, you know what? We actually did. We did win a few. I think we won a few away games as well under Lampard, which I thought was amazing that we did that under Lampard. It was amazing because I was like, yeah, you know what? Also, you know what? And Frank Lampard, obviously, Frank Lampard gets the. Obviously, you know. Sorry, yeah. Okay. Like no one. Okay. Sorry, yeah. Also, no. I think the other thing as well, Frank Lampard is that, you know, he actually got us to. I think the other thing Frank Lampard is I think it was Frank Lampard. What he did, right? He got us to survive. I think Frank Lampard got our team. Oh, it's Frank Lampard got our team. Obviously, Everton. Obviously, you know what? Obviously, Frank Lampard got our team to survive relegation. We didn't get relegation. We didn't. Obviously, as you know what? Obviously, as you know what? I think Lampard does well. Lampard does well and gets us to survive. Gets us to survive the relegate. Gets us to survive from. Gets us to survive from. You know what? Listen, if Frank Lampard helps us survive relegation, the man is James, because one, you know, he helped us survive relegation season. We could have been relegated. Listen, right. Benitez was there. we wouldn't be relegated by now. But you know what? It won't. But you know what we didn't? It won't because one, it wasn't because one, obviously, you know, we actually did. We actually survived relegation this season. We didn't get relegated this year. Obviously, sounds like Burnley, Watford, they got relegated, but you know, we didn't get relegated this year because we didn't. But you know what? And that is a massive, massive thanks to Frank Lampard for doing that. Because we know what? Frank Lampard knew it was going to be a hard job. Listen, Frank Lampard knew it was going to be a hard, tough job to manage Everton. It was. Listen, Frank Lampard knew it was going to be a hard / tough job to manage us. But you know what? He obviously he got us to survive relegation. We didn't get relegated this season. Sadly, teams like Burnley and Watford they got relegated. Sadly, but obviously, what happens. You know, a team like Burnley and Watford they still got relegated. Listen, I didn't want to see them go, but sadly they got relegated. Is what it happened to them. That's it. But you know what? As an Evertonian, I am so thankful to Frank Lampard for helping us survive relegation for helping us survive from being relegated from the Premier League in what things like 52 years or something like that since 1952. You know what? I'm so thankful for Frank Lampard for doing what he did, for helping us survive, for helping us to survive relegation, for helping us avoid relegation from the Premier League since 1952, right? Which is absolutely amazing, right? I think a lot of stuff's been said about Lampard, but again, you know what? I think listen, as an Everton, in my opinion, I think the winner out of those two is Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard has done much better than Benitez has. I think Frank Lampard has done much better than Benitez has, in my opinion. But there you go. There's my opinion on that. But yeah. Obviously, I'll get explain. Obviously, player of the season for me. It's very hard. Listen, it's a mix up between Anthony Gordon and Richarlison. You know what? But I'm gonna have to go for Richarlison because Richarlison this season has been absolutely. I think first off season wasn't brilliant or good, but I don't know. So I think the first off season Richarlison was decently okay and good at times, but you know, again. Sorry, you know what? But second half season, Richarlison has been absolutely brilliant. Obviously, his work rate, obviously his hard work, his work rate, obviously his pace has made Richarlison this season look more. I think not first half season, but I think second half season he's looked a much better player than in the first half season. I thought, you know what? I think Richarlison at times in the first season has looked good. He has looked really decently good playing, going for and scoring goals, bringing it like that. But obviously, you know what? I also think that Richarlison's a player that. Second half season has absolutely improved. He's massively improved going forward, creating goals, scoring goals. I mean, I think he's scoring like most of our goals because Dominic Calvert-Lewin came back. He hasn't been the same player he was. But you know what? Like Dom Calvert-Lewin should be learning off Richarlison because Richarlison, listen, you do what you keep doing what you do, right? If you do it in like Frank Lampard's system. You'll play. Listen. Sorry, I just think that John Calvert-Lewin can't play in the Lampard system style play. I just don't see it because, like, you remember Don was a player that we used to pass the ball to up front, and it was a bit like wrong. Sorry, based on wrong. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, obviously, guys. There you go. There's my. There's the Indecision View Part 4. Who do you think was the better manager? Let me know in the comments. Do you think that Lampard was the better manager? Listen, guys, let me thoughts in the comments. Do you think that Frank Lampard was the better? Guys, let me thoughts in the comments. Guys, let me thoughts in the comments. Do you think that Frank Lampard was the better manager? Cosby Cliff says I've got it now. Good. Good me. Okay, yeah. Listen, guys, let me know your thoughts. Listen, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think that Frank Lampard has been a better manager than Rafa Benitez? Do you think he hasn't? Do you think Rafa Benitez has been a better manager than Frank Lampard, or is it similar? Is Frank Lampard better than? Do you think Frank Lampard is better than Rafa Benitez? You know, also know what. Also, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments about who should play for the season. Do you think Richarlison is the right player? Is the right player for the season? Do you think it should be someone else like Anthony Gordon or mykolenko or any other player like that? Like, also, guys, let me know your thoughts in comments as well. Yeah, okay, yeah. Obviously, you wanna find more videos like this. Just go to twitter.com Everton 1878. Share it, give a like, leave comments. Yeah. Listen, I really appreciate if you share it, give a like, leave comments. And if you want to see more videos just like this one, and you want to get notifications for those videos as well, subscribe. And I really appreciate if you subscribe to Everton 1878 at youtube.com. Obviously, because one, it helps me out. It helps you out. So yeah.